Welcome to the Let's Play of Don't Starve. In this Let's Play we are gonna make an analysis of the interface of Don't Starve. On the bottom we have the inventory. Every item in the inventory shows what its uses are. We can for instance equip gear, which get put in the equipment slot. We also have in the equipment we also have an armor. In this case I have a backpack laying here. If I pick a backpack, it goes into my armor slot and I get extra space. Other items, like food, have an extra meter which show its spoilage. So this is indicated by the green bar. It gets red when it gets raw, and it gets yellow when it's about to rot. We also have other stuff. They also have a tooltip. If you click on it, you get a nice text about it in a comedian way. It tells something about the item. Now that's done, we have the stats shown up in the upper right. As you can see, I'm kinda starving, but that's the point of the game. We also have a map, but more on that later. And we have the building menu. The way you can interact with the world is by clicking. Clicking is indirect control, since the computer has to figure out where you want to move and how you move there. But you can also move with the keys, which is direct control. So now I'm pressing up and the character moves up. We can interact with objects by clicking on them, like said before. But there are also a hotkey like the space bar. In this case the space bar is not in direct control because it still has to figure out where it should go. So we play the game by picking up items. There's not a lot of information about what the uses are of those items, and I think it's part of this game to have this trial and error to find out about how the game works. Some things are very logic, like you need food to get your food meter up so you can stay alive, else you starve. That's the whole point of the game. For some items you need equipment to to get items down. For instance, if I want to chop this tree, it says like it's leafy most of the time, so it doesn't give direct feedback what tool you need, but we can pretty easily figure out we need an axe. If you equip an item, you also get the feedback of sound that you're equipping the item. So now I'm chopping down a tree with space, but I could also just chop on it like this. You can see, you can get feedback of the action you are doing. So let's get something to eat because I'm starving. More on this map later. Now I'm getting hurt, so the screen turns red to indicate that I'm getting hurt. Also this big arrow shows me that my health is going down. So I can eat something and my health will go up. And it's indicated by the green around the stat meter. Other objects also show what should be done. At least I can start it up again. It means like I need fuel to start up, and it's kinda indirect, telling you give me some logs or something else that burns. So I'm gonna start up the fire. I interact by getting the item and put it on the fire, so it's very intuitive. Other things in the game, like this crock pot, I can make food with it. To don't break immersion, I can click on it and I get an in-game GUI about it. It doesn't show me the recipes for what I'm creating, so it's kinda guess what I'm gonna make now. That's part of the game that's missing information, but it also, I think it's on purpose that it is missing. So now I get a sound that it's cooking, and when it's done it's gonna give me feedback by sound and by visual that it's done. So now I made food, and if I click on it I can see that I can eat it with my right click. So I'm gonna eat it and my hunger is going up. Let's do it again so I don't starve again. So I can cook that. I can cook things on the fire also. So I get feedback by the game by the screen. I just had the red screen indicating that I'm getting hurt. I get visuals about it. my animation tells me what I'm doing. If I want to gather this, it will show me what I'm doing. And as you hear, I get a ping sound that something is coming to my inventory. Also, if you notice, when I pick something up, it turns from where I picked it up into my inventory to indicate that I picked it up. So the feedback is very good. So now my hunger is good, so I can continue with this analysis. Here we got the building tools. I can make tools by just clicking on it. It gives me a nice GUI what I need to make it. So now I'm making a pickaxe, and that's it. There are also items that are locked. So like I said, a lot of is trial and error. So if you first play this game, you don't know what to do. But you need a science machine to unlock things, and that is also set by the GUI. So here I have a science machine. Like you see, there's a light bulb, and the light bulb tells me I can create something new. So these items are locked, but indicated by the green means that I can make them with the science machine and that I can unlock them. So I'm making a razor blade because my beard is getting pretty long, so I'm shaving off my beard, and let's just burn it. Like I said before, and now it's unlocked. If I walk away from it, I can now always create it. When I'm here, things are indicated with green that I can discover. That's another point of feedback I get. If I can create something, let me take a look. Like this, it will tell me in red what I don't have. Then I can search in the inventory system what I need. Well, what I need is a refined item, so I'm going to the category refined, and there I find boards. And now you can see I can make a sign. The blue is indicating that I'm about to place the building. So now now you can see that I have a ghost item which I can move around, and it will tell me if I can place something or not. Like you see, now it's red, so I can place it. And now it's green, so I can place it. And it also says build sign, so now I can left click it and it's getting built. Same as everything in this game, you get a feedback sound, what you did, and you get an animation, what you did. So the feedback is pretty good. Then we have the stats. My health is pretty bad, and my insanity is also pretty bad. The game doesn't tell you what you need to put up your meters like the health before, but the health was kind of logic because you need food to get hunger up. Insanity is a bit different, and if you start the game, you don't really know. You have to find out by picking up stuff, and it's a bit of a game mechanic. So I think they on purpose didn't tell you in the game that you needed to pick up flowers, for instance. So here is a flower, I can pick it up, and it gets green, so it meant it went up. So now we can press the map, and you can also just click on here, but you can also use the hotkey. And the map is very good in my opinion. Everything has an iconic appearance, so it's like cartography. It's really good. Here we have a beehive, and it's very distinctive from the rest of the map, so it's easily to spot out. At the moment I'm searching for some combat because, well, yeah, that's fun to show. So here we have some eggs, and it's iconic for a monster that lays those eggs. So let's walk through them. Overall, the interface and feedback in this game is really good, with the animation, sound and GUI communicating your actions really well. The only thing I'm missing is the hotkeys represented in-game, which is a shame. You have to navigate the menu to find out your controls. So now we found the bird. He will get angry at me, and he will show it with an animation and a sound that he's pissed off. Oh, fuck. Well, that was it. Well, that was it for this Let's Play.